Everything in your life feels like it's falling apart. But what if I told you that's actually one of the hidden signs God is shifting your life direction? You've been praying for clarity, for purpose, for breakthrough, and suddenly, things start getting uncomfortable. People exit without warning. Doors you counted on slam shut. And nothing feels stable anymore. That's not coincidence. That's disruption by divine design. God often removes what you thought you needed to make room for what He knows you need. Just like He told Abraham to leave everything familiar before showing him the promised land. Genesis chapter 12 verse 1. You don't get the next instruction while clinging to an expired assignment. One shocking sign is restlessness. You start losing interest in what used to satisfy you. And you can't explain why. It's not boredom. It's the Spirit stirring you up for something greater. When God is shifting you, He'll allow discomfort to destroy your dependence on comfort zones. Jonah ran, but the storm followed, because purpose doesn't let you hide. Another hidden sign: unusual resistance. Suddenly, the things that were once easy now feel like you're pushing through mud. That's not always spiritual attack. It's God's gentle way of closing the door without your permission. Romans chapter 8 verse 28 says all things work together for good. Even the resistance. You may think you're failing, but God is actually filtering your life. He's removing the unnecessary to refine the essential. Sometimes, He lets confusion cloud your path so you'll finally stop leaning on your own understanding and start asking Him for direction. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 to 6. Watch for the people who fall away when your life starts shifting. God will often use separation as preparation. You prayed for discernment, and now you're shocked at who disappears when your prayers start getting answered. That's divine protection disguised as disappointment. And then there's the quiet pull. Your interests begin to change. Your appetite for old habits fades. And your desire for truth and depth increases. That's not a phase, that's transformation. God is realigning your heart before He repositions your feet. When David was anointed king, he didn't sit on the throne the next day, he went back to the field. But the oil was already on him. Sometimes, your shift starts in private while everything around you still looks the same. Don't be fooled by what hasn't changed yet. God often moves in your spirit before He moves in your situation. And here's the final, most overlooked sign: silence. Not absence, silence. When heaven goes quiet, it's not rejection, it's recalibration. God is speaking more in the stillness than you realize. Jesus was silent before Pilate, not because He had nothing to say, but because He was aligned with purpose and didn't need to defend destiny. If your prayers feel like they're hitting a wall, ask yourself, has God already spoken? And now He's waiting for you to move? The shift isn't always external. Sometimes it's internal alignment before external elevation. So if you're seeing these signs, restlessness, resistance, separation, transformation, and silence, don't panic. You're not being abandoned, you're being appointed. God is reordering your life for where He's taking you next. The question is, will you trust the shift even when you can't trace the steps? Glad you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe and leave your comments on the content. Thank you very much.